Diffusion of Innovations, Team 3. In any setting and workplace these days, new technologies and ideas are common to see and experience. The planning, implementation, and spread of these new ideas and technologies is known as diffusion of innovations and is an important theory within the field of instructional design and technology. Robinson defines this theory as a way to explain how innovations are taken up in a population. New ideas and technologies are continuously being invented and introduced into general populations. In order for the transition and implementation process of these ideas to have a higher success rate, diffusion of innovations theories and processes should be utilized by all administration and supervisors. At Harts Elementary, the implementation of a new program to promote productive student behavior known as Positive Behavior Interventions and Supports, also referred to as PBIS throughout this presentation, is an ongoing struggle. Starting last school year, the administration and behavior teams involved are closely examining the strengths and weaknesses of the program. This is a great example of a real-world situation where utilizing diffusion of innovations is an important component to the overall success of the program. A little bit of background information. Located in Galveston County, Harts Elementary is in its second year of implementing PBIS. This is a school-wide behavior and discipline system that focuses on positive behaviors and proactive strategies for defining, then teaching and supporting appropriate student behaviors. This behavior system applies to all students, from Tier 1 to Tier 3, and is considered a researched and need-based approach to creating a positive school environment. A large component of PBIS is the pre-taught expectations of school-wide behaviors in a variety of settings, including school hallways, buses, restrooms, and other common areas. Research has repeatedly indicated that negative consequences to unsatisfactory behaviors are not consistent and are known to be ineffective in preventing the behavior from occurring. Instead, the focus of PBIS is the introduction, modeling, and reinforcement of the expected productive behavior. In conjunction with the continued implementation of PBIS at Harts Elementary, Clear Creek ISD has also introduced what are deemed to be core values for all students. These core values are trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, caring, kindness, and citizenship. The focus on these core values has left some educators at Harts Elementary frustrated and unsure about behavior interventions, disciplines, and a PBIS connection to the district's vision as a whole. Veteran and inexperienced teachers have both expressed their concerns and skepticisms about PBIS, and it has been observed that the school administration has worked hard to meet the needs of the educators and staff members on campus by mandating after-school professional learning opportunities focusing on the district's core values and PBIS once a month, among additional resources. With consideration of those actions, there are still many questions left unanswered and actually a fair number of frustrated teachers in need of guidance at this time. Area of interest. Although Harts Elementary is only in its second year of implementing PBIS, the administration of Harts hopes a complete staff buy-in and largely reduced amount of office and bus referrals. At the beginning of this school year, staff rewards were introduced to encourage staff members to participate in additional trainings and activities. These rewards are earned for going above and beyond job descriptions by attending additional trainings, giving extra support to other staff members, and other similar activities. Additionally, a new Tier 2 behavior system has added into the PBIS to support students who are in need of more intense and specific behavior interventions. These two additions into PBIS were meant to support staff members during the implementation of the behavior system. It, like many other program changes, comes with hiccups. Many staff members from multiple grade levels have indicated that there is a need for more direct support when it comes to identifying appropriate behavior interventions for PBIS as well as additional support for the school-wide rewards available to the students. Several teachers remarked, "You can give me all the websites you want, but that does not tell me how I am to support a specific child's behavior within a PBIS boundaries." Currently, the campus's biggest struggle is the need for more staff members and support to help students who are at the Tier 2 level. These students need more targeted instruction and reinforcement of positive behaviors within the PBIS framework. The school's history and growth. Harts Elementary has opened up in 2009 and was named after a popular educator and administrator in Clear Creek ISD. Currently, the enrollment at Harts Elementary is about 840 students. The grades serviced there are kindergarten through 5th grade. After 7 full school years, there have been 4 assistant principals, while the principal that happened to be there when the school actually opened has remained in her position the whole time. Out of the 52 educators employed at Harts, there are approximately 10 new teachers in the workforce, and only about 15 new teachers to the district. However, Harts Elementary is the only campus in Clear Creek ISD that has adopted the PBIS, which has led to frustration and struggles as many of the educators there and the support staff don't have the experience or knowledge about the behavior system because it's the only school that's been using it. In addition, PBIS was announced as the campus' new behavior system over summer break. This announcement was not heard by a whole bunch of staff members until late in the summer months, which caused a huge amount of frustration. And additionally, enrollment at the Harts Elementary School has grown more than predicted this year for several of the grade units. Currently, 3 grade levels have had to apply for class size waivers from the state of Texas, which is pretty crazy. As enrollment continues to hold steady, the successful implementation of PBIS is even more important than before. Harts Elementary is dedicated to improving the behavior of students and increasing the presence of character and core values from all that go to the schools. Instructional time has been permitted to be used as class meetings, which has proven to build a sense of community in a classroom and improves behavior. Class meetings are another component of PBIS and allow educators to build respect and kindness among their classmates. The campus also houses 2 special education programs, Social Development, which is SD, Positive Approach to Student Success, known as PASS. These programs are utilized in combination with PBISD to provide further services to students in need of more specialized and targeted behavior interventions. With the increased collaboration among grade levels, support staff, and administrators, there has been an easier time this school year implementing PBISD. School-wide discipline data has reflected the improvement of bus referrals, which are much lower than previous 3 years, and campus office referrals have been reduced drastically as well. So, of course, with some strengths may come weaknesses. After observing the atmosphere at Harts Elementary and personal accounts, one of the greatest challenges that is affecting the campus is the lack of buy-in from all staff members. In order for PBIS to be effective, every teacher and support staff has to participate fully. Unfortunately, there are many staff members who do not believe in PBIS or struggle with implementing interventions for specific students within the school-wide plan. Disagreements among administrators, behavioral specialists, special education team members, and general education team members is fairly common on campus due to differing opinions and ideas about the system. Since PBIS was only implemented at the school year last year at the beginning, the campus is focused mostly on staff development and behavior conferences to increase knowledge of PBIS staff development at Harts Elementary. It occurs twice a month after school. These conferences are held also during the summer and are attended by 1 member of each grade level and the administrators. From these workshops and conferences, new strategies and ideas are discussed and implemented for use at the elementary school. Unfortunately, these resources do not always match up with the specific needs and behaviors and can create confusion and frustration with staff members. After about a week of work and discussions between all staff members, Harts Elementary plans to alter the school-wide PBIS plan to include more ideas from current staff members. This will address much of the frustrations and confusions related to not understanding how the behavior system works. In addition, the behavior flow chart and PBIS matrix were updated to reflect concerns and ideas from staff members. These updates clarified the questions that teachers had in regards to consequences and more intense behavior interventions for individual students. Campus leaderships have also decided to revise the PBIS system more than once a year. By ensuring that the materials for PBIS are kept updated during the school year, concerning behavior should be easily rectified as data will be utilized to adjust the PBIS matrix, PBIS incentives, and PBIS behavior flow chart. The specific problem at Harts Elementary is a lack of understanding and participation in the school-wide behavior system PBIS. Through the inclusion of more teacher ideas, updated materials, and open discussions, the goal is to achieve full staff engagement with an understanding of appropriate consequences, incentives, and interventions. However, still the acceptance of PBIS is not at full participation among staff members. Like I had mentioned previously, PBIS was announced over summer break. For any staff members not involved in core teams, PBIS was sprung on them in August. Many teachers resented the shift from negative consequences to rewarding students for expected behavior, which led to teachers leaving, frustration among grade levels, and inconsistency of PBIS implementation across the campus. The ultimate goal is full staff participation and buy-in for PBIS implementation. While PBIS has been implemented on campus, it has not been implemented with fidelity as there is still inconsistency and doubt among campus staff members. Awareness in the process known as a diffusion of innovations is simply making affected individuals aware of the new changes. At this stage, the administration at Harts Elementary would need to send out info regarding proposed changes and additions to the PBIS framework in a timely manner. Since the campus has a PBIS meeting at the beginning of the month, information on any changes or upcoming additions should be available by email and Microsoft OneNote as soon as possible. This would ensure staff members are knowledgeable about the new ideas. Furthermore, the timely availability of this information would allow the staff to process it and formulate any questions. To increase the interest level of PBIS and the additions needing to be made, it's essential that the individuals involved be given ample time to review information and ask questions. When individuals or organizations are given proficient time and information to learn about an upcoming change, they're more receptive and open. Typically, most school-wide changes occur on a classroom trial basis first. 1 or 2 classes per grade level or cluster will experiment with the idea to first gauge its effectiveness and reliability. From there, the teacher and other staff members involved will elicit feedback from students and look over the data. In the upcoming months of this next school year, innovations for the PBIS framework should be tried on a smaller basis initially. This would allow for any issues and concerns to be worked out with a smaller audience. Total adoption of PBIS will mean consistent expectations across grade levels and classrooms, as well as clearly defined criteria for referrals and logical consequences. PBIS is considered to be a proactive system that defines, teaches, and supports expected behavior for all students. School-wide PBIS utilizes a systems approach that ensures a positive impact. Within this system, an important aspect is supporting staff behavior. Without campus staff providing immediate positive feedback and modeling expected behavior, school-wide PBIS will not be successful. If the challenges and obstacles highlighted are not overcome, then the employees at Harts Elementary will have an extremely difficult time successfully executing school-wide PBIS. These challenges and difficulties can be overcome if processes and practices of the theory of diffusion of innovations are utilized as a systemic approach to the change, allowing educators and staff members to gather the necessary information, ask questions, experiment, and fully successfully adopt it. Thank you.